Are we live? Yes, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for my guy. I can see him in the building. Can we get ItsBizkit in here? I see him. He's in the room. Can we get him in?
Yo.
There you go.
It's mad staticky.
No, you sound good.
It's like mad staticky. Hello?
Yeah, you sound good on this end. You good?
Huh?
You sound good on my end.
Damn. I don't know why it's sounding like that. Hold on. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Let me click the link back.
We're having technical difficulties at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. ItsBizkit is in the building. We're gonna see what's going on. Maybe he should put some headsets on. That's what my producers are telling me in the back. We're gonna have him put some headsets on. Hopefully, we'll get him back in here very quickly. Christy, what's up? Hey.
Damn. I don't know why it's sounding like that.
You got headsets?
I gotta put headphones in?
Yeah, put headphones in. Maybe that'll work different.
Man.
Well, you sound clear right there. Where you at? You good?
Okay, I can hear you now.
There we go. All right, let's start. All right, so what's good, man?
Man. What is good? That's a great question, man. I mean, what a time to be alive. Life is good. But what is good is a good question.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Anything Is Possible single moving now. Uncle Biz is getting spun out here. I hear you really moving.
I mean, listen, you saw, you was very supportive. You know what I mean? You looked at me like, huh? But then you're like, all right, you rock with me. So man, let's talk about how I dropped the Outside record during the pandemic.
Yes.
You understand? And if Outside was open, I'd have been giving them hell.
I see you. I think you was at what's the spot in Jersey?
Barcode.
And they were playing your joint and you was going crazy. I was like,
and see, that's the thing. It means that, I'm already viral, so it's like I would have been doing that every night.
That's nuts, man.
I would have been getting big bags to go out there and do that every night.
I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, I watched you go from the biggest blogger to hopefully now the biggest artist out here in the world. You're doing your thing, bro.
Nah, man. Listen, like I said, you was very supportive. I had the character Uncle Biz. I was running around with the 2000s type outfits and all of that, and I always knew like Uncle Biz needed his own theme song. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like every character's supposed to have a song. So once I worked on that song and everybody gravitated towards it, and it pushed me into that like, oh, I gotta make more songs. You know what I mean?
Uncle Biz in the spot tonight. That's right.
Yeah, like I'm a marketing genius, so I help others with their careers and stuff, and like I always help people when I see people go viral. I always DM them like, yo, you got to drop merch. Yo, you got to start DJing. Yo, I always let them know like, yo, don't sleep because somebody's going to go viral the next day and you got to catch it. You know what I'm saying?
See, that was my next question. Like, how do you help people go viral?
Well, I mean, I got one of the biggest platforms, on social media. And, once I post it, I probably have like another 100 pages that'll post it. Just because I posted because, I'm outside. You know what I mean?
Literally.
You see, it's Biscuit, we outside. You know what I mean? So, like, I got the internet in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's going on. I'm very in tune with what's going on. So when I get the content and post it, then the other pages post it. Then it goes, it goes.
As I was doing research on you, because I know I've known you for a minute, but I want to make sure I'm up on what you're doing. My wife was asking me, is he a comedian? Is he just a rapper? I was like, no, he goes back from he's a blogger. And then I was showing her the videos of how you go into different people like, yo, you don't recognize me? I was like, this is what he's that type of person.
Yeah.
So
I am who I am, you know what I mean? And I can't because I even want to get into like producing. My passion is music. You know what I'm saying? My passion is fashion. My passion is the culture. I am the culture. You know what I mean? So, I'm very supportive. You know what I mean? I got a lot of friends in this business, in this industry. I mess with I fuck with niggas from the mud, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, that get it out the mud. So it's like, you know, you don't have to have 100,000 followers. You don't have to have $1 million for me to support and show love. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so it's like, you know, certain individuals, you know, when they start busting through and shit, like they remember niggas like me, like, yo,
you got
I
to.
appreciate you posting me, because then World Star posted me, and yo, I got a deal here. Yo, let me, you know, what could I do for you? Like, a very few people do that. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say? Like this, I was about to post this clip right now, French Montana, because my YouTube actually got a lot of classic footage that now it's like 10 years later. I got footage with, you know, Drake, Nicki Minaj, the first time they hit those festival stages. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got footage of French Montana, like, you know what I'm saying? Early Chinks Drugs
At
recipe.
the infant stage of this like blogger thing, for real. Like,
Yeah, and that's the thing. And even back then, I was outside, so it's like everything is just coming together. And like, you know, just like Jay-Z said, the genius thing is just I never stopped, because at any moment I could have, you know what I mean? I done lost Instagram pages, I done been deleted, I done been hated on, I done been fake blackballed or whatever, you know what I mean?
Fake blackball. If you blackball, you blackball. It can't be fake blackball.
Nah, it's like fake blackball, because there's other
Oh, you
people
mean
that
niggas
think
tried to blackball you? That's a different story.
no, yeah. No, they definitely tried. And people still trying. But see, the thing is, it's like that's the power of having your own platform. That's the power of having your own situations, your own studios in Long Island. You know what I mean?
I was just about to ask you where you at, because that art in the background looks kind of dope.
Yeah, this is my man Fetus. You know, he's a legendary you know, artist out here in Long Island. And you know, by the time you come to the spot, this wall gonna be different. It's gonna be something else on it. You know, he's super talented. He did a lot of famous logos, and you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you probably seen some of his work, but yeah. So I got the studio in Long Island. You know, I'm a rapper now, so I'm working, man. You know what I mean?
I'm happy for you, son. You look like you in a good space right now. You in your niche, son. I like that.
Yeah, because you know, again, it's like I spent a lot of time and energy, you know, on others that at the end of the day, it stopped me from, you know, prospering in different, you know, ways and stuff, because I was more focused on other people being artists and other people putting their music out and going viral, and you know, and I'm still behind people that deserve to be behind, but at the end of the day, all that energy and time and money, you know, a lot goes into it, you know what I mean? So I put everything that I got going on first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm focused on my brand, I'm focused on my label, I'm focused on, you know, my gram, I'm focused on my followers, I'm focused on my content, you know, ItsBizkit. And I be telling people, like, I see a lot of support black-owned businesses. I'm black.
Support me.
I don't know what the holdup is, but you feel me? Like Diddy, 50 Cent, you know what I mean? Charlemagne the God producing all of these shows. I mean, I ain't waiting for them, but I'm black too. Like, I'm black. My mom's is black. My pops is black. I'm a black-owned business. You know what I'm saying?
Support me, baby.
I hear that the talk is good. The talk is it sounds good. I'm here though.
Oh man,
I'm building. You know what I mean? I'm building an empire. You know.
Now, you're a rapper now. How do you go about selecting your beats? Because you have a real '90s, 2000s feel to your rap. How do you go about
you know,
beats?
see with being a marketing genius, it's like, you know, it's you have to brand yourself. So it's like when people want to listen to my music, it might throw them off if they hear a drill beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I rock with a lot of the artists from Brooklyn and all over that's doing the drill stuff, and I like it. It's fire. It's popping right now, like heavy. And I jumped on a drill beat, but at the same time, it's like you really gotta find your lane and stay in it. You know what I mean? That's how you win. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, that old school vibe is like really like my vibe, and that New York sound, you know, like, so, you know, when I'm in the studio, most of the times the producers, anybody I'm working with, they already know that. So they're not really gonna play me something that, you know, they might play like a Young Thug or Lil Baby or whatever. And all of this stuff is fire. And I can't wait to get to that spot and that point, but I got a lot of work to do before I even, you know, I'm not chasing a feature, I'm not chasing the sound. I'm creating the sound, I'm making the sound. You know what I mean? It's that's why my shit is hitting the way it's hitting. The anything is possible. And you know, I went viral with those hoodies 3 years ago. The last time we like sat down and chopped it up.
Yeah, right. You're right.
You know, I just had to stop because I got hit with the cease and desist. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. You know, shout out to Hennessy. We working. Shout out to my man Daytona. But shout even that got the.
Shout out Remy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Remy. We love Remy.
Shout out to Remy. Remy Martin. Salute.
Remy cut the check. We love Remy.
Oh man, I love Remy. I love it. I love EmEz. I love Remy.
But anything is possible.
Exactly. So that record is the LL I Need Love sample.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now, so how does the creative juices come to Uncle Biz in the studio? How does that work? Like,
I mean, honestly, I'm really old school. So, you know, people send me stuff like all the time. Yo, check your email. I sent you a beat. Check. But I really gotta sit down in the studio with like the producer. They gotta play me the beat. I gotta drink my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta drink responsibly. I gotta, you know, I'm a rapper now, so I'm smoking a little bit. You know, I gotta catch the vibe. I'm really old school with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't get to that level where it's like I could just walk in and just drop a verse and then leave. Like I be in the studio for hours. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
I got a good question for you. Give me a top 5 back then, and then I want your top 5 now.
My top 5, and then my old top 5, my new top 5.
Yeah, you go.
Very simple. Very simple. All right. Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss.
Okay. Now give me the now top 5.
My now top 5. Man, that's a good one. I never put a new top 5 list, but it would have to be Drake. Is Drake considered the new, right?
Yeah.
Drake. I gotta kind of just do Drake, Kendrick, Cole. I gotta I feel like if I don't say those 3, either way, when we drop this, somebody gonna be like, oh, you didn't. Yeah. But Drake, Kendrick, Cole, I gotta follow. I gotta go with that, right? For that the new 3.
Okay.
And then who do I really like? I'm trying to My bad, bro. It's a good question though.
You the biggest blogger. You take your time. We need this answer. Come on now.
Man, yeah.
As I pour my little.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of a lot of the new guys, man. It's a lot of them though. That's why it's not that easy to just name 5 new guys. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love Benny. Shout out to Brian Wills on the check, and Benny's definitely fire. But you know, I gotta really focus on. Let me see the top 5 new guys: Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Who else will follow up? Like I feel like ASAP Rocky is kind of you know what I mean?
The baby. We talking the baby yet or not?
You know what? I do like Little Baby enough to say yeah, he got it. Yeah, so yeah, I would leave it at that.
Little Baby.
I gotta put ASAP in there. ASAP, they done did a lot. You know what I mean? Okay. They like the new Harlem Dipset. You know what I mean? Like they really put on.
As I'm sitting here talking to you, as you talk about the new, I feel like you might be our generation's new Diddy, because I feel like you're about to really branch off and be that next mogul.
You know, I've been blessed to, be in Diddy's presence a few times, and people always since I was young and chasing this dream, people was always, oh damn, I didn't say me. Pardon that. I gotta put me.
Yes.
Pardon me. So it's Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Meek, and Lil Baby.
Heard you.
And that's what it is. So, so Diddy, and I worked with Diddy before. I had a show on Revolt during the pandemic. And Diddy's very supportive. and everything like that. So, it's always like when people call me that, like, yo, you remind me of Diddy. It's always like I always take that like kind of like a wake up call. You know what I mean? Like even you saying it is making me like, damn, because I know the amount of work and the grind and the passion that Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I love that, and I love that type of pressure because that's what'll make me like really be like, yo, nah, I gotta really do this thing.
Right. This is what I'm gonna tell you, King. This is how I'm gonna tell you. I feel like the reason I say that is because whenever I would see Diddy or thought of Diddy, he was always on the next level of something else. Whenever everybody was here, Diddy was over here, and it was always we had to catch up to what Diddy was doing. Even if we thought Diddy was crazy at the time, we would catch up and like, damn, Diddy.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I feel like you're on that level. Like you're like we're here, and you're still like, and it's like we just gotta catch up to what Biz is doing, and it feel like you've got that mogul mentality. Maybe I'm shooting too far, but
nah. Keep going, EmEz. I'm on it, man. Like I'm on it. And again, it's like I told Diddy, I had a conversation with Diddy, and Diddy was like, yo, we rock with you. We got love for you. Let us know if we can help you in any way. You know what I mean? I was chopping up with him and Justin. You know what I mean? And like I said, they've always been supportive. They always show me love.
That's dope.
And I told Diddy, I'm like, man, I'm a machine. I just need a machine behind me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm not like looking for like a crutch or looking for like, yo, I can't move because I need. But again, I'm a machine. I just need that machine behind me because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? That machine, when that machine gets behind, it's just different. Everything is just different. Like, you know what I mean? So for me to get to excel and reach those, because bro, I do my numbers. You know what I'm saying? I do my numbers. I done did 1 billion. I'm about to start doing 1 million streams. Like I'm grinding and I'm doing numbers, but with the machine behind me, it's gonna just get crazy.
Yeah, man. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep pushing. I can't like slow down and say, let me just wait for that opportunity for somebody to see the vision. I gotta make them see it. You know what I mean? Yep. Same thing with the music. Like, you know what I mean? I've been in business Lazy K days. That's the mixtape. Yeah, man. Okay. I love to feed. That's what I feed off of, man. You see that though?
How does that make you feel?
Bro, it's and the pandemic helped me out a lot because I was so much outside. I didn't realize how much outside I was till outside got shut down. Then I was able to sit back and really just look at pictures, look at videos, look at interviews that, I just keep working, just keep going. I don't even look back. I don't look at nothing. I just keep going. So the pandemic, when everything stopped and everybody was on quarantine, I was really just sitting back, like watching my work, watching the different things I've been doing. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I started to really get to appreciate my own work. You know what I mean? Listen, even with the music.
I think people in general need to do that. It's not stroking your ego if you take 1 second out to be like, you know what? Yeah, I did that shit. Mm-hmm. Express yourself, enjoy
yourself.
Listen, and move forward.
I went on my YouTube and realized that I've been the biggest blogger in the world. You know what I mean? I was like really looking at my YouTube, and I'm gonna like when we get off of this and all of that, like I got a clip of French Montana, Cocaine City days, and it's just like, man, it's beautiful to just reflect and see how far we came, and like, and bro, I like like you said, I'm in a if we was together, I'd be drinking with you. You know what I mean? All I got is water, but. Shout out to Remy, you know what I mean? I'll give you my Addy. It's all love.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna send you a special bottle of Remy just on love for that. I appreciate you.
It's all love.
Got you. But I don't want to keep you too long. It looked like you want to get back to the studio. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before we go?
Man, I just want to tell the people that, hard work pays off. I know it sounds like, generic. But listen, man, you gotta really, really focus. And I learned from the locks: dedication, determination, discipline. You gotta believe in yourself, even when no one don't. You know what I mean? You can't pay attention to everybody else that's winning and comparing yourself to success, because everybody was born different, raised different, different environments, different situations. So you just got to be proud of yourself. You got to be your biggest fan. You got to love what you're doing. You got to stay around like-minded individuals. Stay away from negative energy. You got to work hard. You got to pray. And you got to follow the biggest blogger in the world. And you will make it. You hear me?
Where does all this positivity come from? Because I've known you for a long time. You've never been a negative guy. It's just a lot of positivity.
Well,
comes
I've always, from just being young and being outside, I've always saw the negative side. And I've always seen, you end up dead, you end up in jail, and then everybody gets on a positive wave when we lose our young kings, then it's like, all right, we gotta get unity. So it's enough of that. You feel me? Even on my blog, even on my Instagram, people get locked up every day. I don't share that. I don't post that because it's already enough of that. I don't need to add to that. You know what I mean? We got to change the narrative. We got to do better. You know what I mean? It's enough money for everybody. So what do we fight? What are we doing? It's enough for everybody to win, to prosper. If I see somebody else doing music, I don't mind sharing their stuff. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop my success from showing somebody else love. You know, understand what I'm saying? So I just, I feel like it's God gave me that calling to share this information and share these positive vibes with especially the younger brothers, because they looking at all of the trends oh, nah, I gotta be on some, super gangster. I gotta be on some negative. I gotta be popping pills. I gotta nah, you don't gotta. I'm showing people that you can get the same amount of views, the same amount of likes, and you don't gotta troll. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta troll the streets. You understand? You don't gotta troll the streets. You don't gotta tell people to suck your dick. You know what I mean? You can relax and be yourself and put out good energy, and you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Last question before I go, because you did go that way. Bobby Shmurda or Tekashi 6ix9ine?
It means you don't ever play yourself.
Don't do that.
Don't ever play yourself.
Don't do that.
That's like pouring milk in your glass right now. You know what I mean? It's free GS9. Shout out to Robbie. Shout out to Roddy. Shout out to the whole GS9. R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
I was just
shout
giving
out
you
to Fabio.
That's all I was.
You know what I mean? You can't even come outside. I'm with it. You know what I mean? Nah, we don't do that. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Just think about, we don't even gotta go there, but that's just, it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's 2021. Free the guys. You know what I mean? Free Casanova.
Amen.
Shout out to Lyrical Links was popping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We outside, EmEz. Listen. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna give you your flowers. You know what I mean? I haven't seen you in a minute because of COVID.
I'm gonna come see you at that studio.
Oh yeah, Long Island in the building. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to LA and show some love.
I have my cousins out in Yonkers, so Yonkers not too far from just over there, so I'm gonna come see you, son. Listen, Biz.
In Yonkers too.
Thank you again for hopping on the live for me. I appreciate you. Let them know the singles and all the projects you should be listening to from ItsBizkit.
Man, right now, just go listen to that Anything Is Possible. It's going viral on TikTok right now as we speak. I just dropped it last week. We already at over 50,000 streams. And, like I said, man, support your support. You know what I mean? I support a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
And so if 10% of the people I support back, I'm going to be out.
Amazing. Yes. Listen, Biz is part of the culture. You hear me? He's a pillar of the culture. He's somebody that's been here for y'all. Y'all should be here for him. Support my guy, Biz.
That's it.
And I'm going to end it on that. Biz, I appreciate you. Love you, King.
Yo, whatever you need, EmEz, you got my line. Holla at me.
You already know. Have a good night, my G.
Bless the fam. Love, fam.
Likewise, my guy.
You already.
Ladies and gentlemen, ItsBizkit. That was amazing. Listen, I've known ItsBizkit I'm not gonna date us because that's my guy. But before this internet thing was how it was, he was someone that kind of shaped how this thing moved today from back then. Do your history on ItsBizkit. He's a dope guy, very important to the culture. And now that he's doing music, it's not. I don't want to say a necessity because it's all, you decide what's a necessity to you. But I think it's important that we support my guy ItsBizkit. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and all that good stuff. We'll be back next week. I got a surprise for you coming up. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see Frankie in there, Lyrical Links. I see my wifey and everybody else in there. I appreciate you. And we will be back next week. Peace and love. Shout out to Remy. Make sure you're always drinking responsibly. We out.